Hi guys, welcome back. So in this video we yes, you through my camera lens and I we're making cassava flakes aka GARRI. GARRI is one of, if not the most popular intertribe food item in West Africa. That's if there's a word like that in English. Actually, Gari is a staple food in most homes in West Africa, mostly in Nigeria, I think. It can be taken as cereal with some water, for some persons, ice water, ice cubes, and some roasted groundnuts, sugar, coconut, fried fish, milk. Basically, what you prefer taking your Gari cereal with, actually. Or it can be mixed with hot water to make swallow, aka eba, and enjoyed with any soup of your choice. Well, I'll be showing you how to make this popular food item, all the process involved from harvesting the cassava plants to the finished product, Gary. So stay tuned. Meanwhile, if you're coming across my channel for the first time, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Faith Ifisnachi. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber currently residing in my village here in Enugu, Nigeria. So please consider subscribing. And just so you know, it's a kind of support to me, it makes me feel good and motivates me to keep doing better. So please subscribe. It's free 99. Okay. Now back to today's video. So, like I said earlier, gari is cassava flakes, meaning that cassava is what will be used to make gari. So, the process of gari making starts with harvesting of due cassava plants, which is cassavas that was planted like 1 year ago or above. Actually, there are some cassava species that are due for harvest after 6 to 8 months of planting them. I'm not so sure, but I think so. But yeah, we uproot cassava plants to get our cassava tubers. Then we pack and transport our cassava tubers home. After which we go ahead and peel our cassava. Wash them and put them into clean bags to transport them to the place where it will be grounded. I think it's called Gari mill or so. We transport our cassava to where it will be grinded. Now, while grinding, you can add your oil if you want your gari to be red or yellow. Some persons add oil while frying or sieving the gari, but I prefer adding the oil while grinding so the engine can help mix the oil properly and save you that stress, and as well you have like proper mixture of the oil, so like some parts are not more yellow or more red than the other, if that makes sense. So yeah, I add my oil while the engine is still grinding the gari, and it helps with the mixture of the oil and the gari to get a yellow oil, a yellow colored oil. And yeah, the amount of oil you add will determine how reddish or yellowish your gari will come out. Okay, so for me, I want this particular gari to be light oil, which is why I'm adding just that little amount of oil. So after grinding, the cassava puree is poured into sacks to drain the water, clean bags. Yeah, clean bags. Ignore the measuring of the cassava puree going on here. She is measuring the cassava puree so as to know how much to charge us. Okay. So after the cassava puree is poured into the bag, it's drained of water overnight by stacking the bags over themselves and adding heavy substances on them. Most times heavy woods and jack to drain the water overnight. This is their own work, okay? So the next morning, you go get your garri and start the frying process. For some persons, they leave their garri after grinding, that's before frying, for 2 to 3 days for the garri to ferment. It depends on what you're going for. If you want more fermented garri, then you can leave your cassava puri after grinding them for 2 to 3 days. Then you start the frying process. You come to the mill, identify your bag of cassava and take it home. Next up is sieving. We sieve our cassava to remove the particles that was not grinded properly, okay? Those particles in turn can be fed to livestock, goat, chickens, sheep, etc. After sieving, then we start frying, okay? Which is the last process. Yes. You see that garri oven over there? I molded it. Okay, the purpose of this garri oven is to shield the person frying the garri from the excess heat from the fire. Okay, so persons do not do this, but I would advise, if you want to fry garri, just mold this. I would link a video that contains me molding this stove up here in the cards and also in the description box, so you can check it out after watching this to know how you can make your own garri oven. Okay, so then you continue frying. You fry batch by batch, bit by bit, because like you don't want to overstack your frying pan. And yeah, each portion you add, you can see how I'm adding them bit by bit. Allow them to turn a bit yellowish, like more like you're allowing the heat to get to the garri, then you start frying. Like if you add small portion, fry a bit, allow it to turn yellow as if it's cooking. I don't know if I'm making sense. Then after that, you add another portion. Then when you've added like enough portion, then you continue frying till you dry out all the water in the garri, and then you get your grainy garri, and then keep frying batch by batch, batch by batch, batch by batch, till we are done with everything. And yeah, this is everything we've made. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up, like this video, and share to your friends and family. Okay, support this girl here. Make sure you subscribe. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.